Yo, what is up? We're back for another week of heat. It's week 5 and yeah, there's no shortage of heat this week. I actually tested out a little bit of stuff because I did build today. Like, I just got done building as I'm recording this, and I did test it a little bit. And yeah, yo, regardless, win or lose, I'm gonna enjoy playing this. I think I cooked. I entered my chef state. That's where the cooking flow is immaculate, right? So expect to eat with a whole bunch of heat. So we're versus Bannanaspeaker. I think they play very well. I think they have great consideration on their team building and set choice. And I did want to have a fun battle and also give them a fun battle. Now, they do have a pretty amazing team, I believe, that they pilot. They have JIRACHI, which is their Terra captain. Or not Terra, I'm sorry, Z captain. This is Gen 7, so it does have access to stuff like Hidden Power Ice, Electric, and Close Combat, along with like Taunt or Knockoff, and being able to Volt Switch around or even Calm Mind up in certain sets. So they've been using it very well for the past couple weeks. Tapu Bulu is another option here that they could bring into my team. It is very strong. Also has Calm Mind as an option. They did use Dazzling Gleam, but I didn't get to see the set, so hopefully they cooked up some for me too. It hits really hard, especially in its own grassy terrain with things like Wood Hammer. It does have things like Horn Leech, which, you know, could be a thing, or Leech Seed sets. Latios is a good speed mon, great coverage. It can actually go special or physical too. Like these 3 mons so far, like they are basically like not chained into one type of attack. Next we got Heatran. This little turd nugget has great abilities. I don't know if it has Flame Body this generation, but it does have Flash Fire, giving it immunity to fire type moves, as well as its pairing of Air Balloon. It likes being on a balloon sometimes, even Chuckaberry. This thing can be annoying, especially if it is defensive. It could also run Scarf sets, which I just now only thought of. That could be dangerous into my team if it is Scarf. It can spread around Paralysis with Body Slam paired with Parental Bond. You know, keep your kids in the pouch, please. It could also flinch me with stuff like Rock Slide. Power Up Punch, I believe, is legal or illegal, don't know. Empoleon is also there. Amazing Defogger, doesn't have Flip Turn. It has amazing coverage as well. I didn't even consider the fact that Kangaskhan might be able to Seismic Toss, so that could be scary. Lucario has access to a lot of priority. Hits both on the physical and special spectrum as well. Not the fastest thing, but as frail as it is, it does, you know, do the job of a glass can well. Donphan has sturdy, annoying. You have to 2-tap it unless you throw up rocks. Spoiler alert, I'm not bringing rocks, or I might, I don't know. And then they have Tornadus. Tornadus was just brought recently, I believe, one of their newer trades, along with, I don't know, something else. But yeah, that's their team. Let's go over my team real quick and check it out. I got Gen-Juiced here, Choice Scarf variant with the Sheer Force. I got Choice Scarf and Fling. I have U-Turn as well. I plan on being faster while I have my Choice Scarf than anything else that is not Choice Scarf. Does that mean Heatran too? I don't know. I might have to EV this to outspeed Heatran with Eruption, because I think it can only be one specific nature. Either way, I do have Sludge Wave for the like of Tapu Bulu. Otherwise, Earth Power hits everything very well that's not off the ground. So no gravity this week. Next I have Cthulhu. With the Mystic Water, I can actually change up this, but if I go Adamant, I don't necessarily need to be the speed, or actually it's supposed to be Yeah, I'm gonna make this faster or speed type with Kangaskhan. But I have Waterfall, Swords Dance, Knockoff, Poison Jab with the Mystic Water. So +2, I should be able to KO max HP Heatran, do immense damage to the whole team, and knock off for coverage against like Empoleon. Poison Jab hits the likes of basically just blue. Waterfall, Latias as well. I have knockoff. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Next we have Pompous here with the Dark EMZ and Technician. I got Hidden Power Ground for things like Heatran and Empoleon and Zeraora. Just hits very well, as well as Dark Pulse and Nasty Plot to boost that. Now I have Dark EMZ mainly for Parting Shot, which gives a full heal to my Pokemon on switch in. So I do plan on this doing heavy loads of damage. I had to go Technician just for the damage output to be better on Empoleon and get the one-hit KO on Heatran. So Technician returns. Next we have Pixie Sticks. This is my most standard set, I guess we would see. Even though you don't really see screens on Ribombee, we have the Moonblast and the Webs, Light Clay with the dual screens. Fast enough to outspeed everything it needs to. That's not Zeraora. Zeraora could taunt me. So I'm likely not going to lead this. I have Moonblast for just to hit stuff. And Webs, yeah. So I can get up screens, and I can also just neutral Parting Shot out for a Grimmsnarl type beat, because I got the Fairy, I got the Dart. Next we have a Nightmare. It is a Nightmare. In testing, this thing has done work, especially with both sets that I've had. So I had a more defensive set, but this time around, you know what? We're throwing all the heat. We're cooking on high. So I have Agility, Hidden Power Ground once again to hit the ones that I mentioned. Bug Buzz doing amazing damage, especially with Life Orb. Like the whole team here is gonna get hit hard. As long as you're not Tornadus, but even Tornadus doesn't take a lot. Does very well at all. I also have Roost just to roost up on things because this thing's typing is very good into a lot of things. So hopefully I avoid all the rock moves. We're gonna get this thing super fast. I have 220, and at +2 I just outspeed Latias, Tornadus. Yeah. So also running that Modest, that big attack. Last up we have Grant a Wish, and this is the stored power. I'm sorry, not stored, snored power set. With weakness policy, because I plan on taking some type of super effective damage into myself. I have Iron Defense, I have Calm Mind, and I have Rest. So the only way I can use Snore is if I am taking damage, right? I could also go like Rocky Helmet too. But yeah, I want weakness policy for a better damage output. And that's the team. I might make some revisions and we will have our battle soon. Yo, so here we are with Bannanaspeaker, coach of the LA Rampardos. So I did see most of the team coming aside from Lucario and Torn. Nonetheless, I should deal with the team pretty well. Unfortunately, Vikavolt doesn't Supreme Sweep like I want it to, being that the Torn has an immunity to one of my moves and then resistance. Okay, so I do think I will still lead Gin and Juice here. Alright. Like the lead could definitely be Torn. I don't think I should fear anything that it does status wise. It is definitely a deterrent, so I don't think Pixie Sticks is my lead here. I'll just go straight up Lando. And yeah, I think that's gonna be my move here. Alright, so they lead Kangaskhan. Immediately trying to get off some damage. I don't have access to what you call it right now though, unfortunately. I could straight up get up a screen, right? I should always be faster, but I don't want to take damage unnecessarily. How good is Cthulhu here? Pixie Sticks is great. I don't want it to take too much damage too early, but I think I should live, right? So that should be my play here on the Mega. Unless they just straight up return bot me, right? I do want to keep my screens. I do want to go this, I believe, and just get a straight off potential for damage, right? That'd be my best bet. Get a better chance at setting up. So the crit hurts bad. I'm gonna go straight for a poison jab. Hopefully get a poison. I am speed tied with them if they are max jolly. Based on that damage though, let me see. Well, there was a crit in there. It seems about right. Body slam means that goes down. So unfortunate for me. Cthulhu, we knew you well. We set up the reflect. I go body slam. I won't ever get paired. Holy crap, that was some damage, right? I have my choice here between a screen and sticky web. I do want to make them click a move. So I think because there's no telling, right? Light screen helps. What's the roll on fake out to Rabombi? That's not quite right, because that's defensive. What in the heck? Body slam should take me out on the next one, potentially. That does hella damage. I think webs is better here. It does offer the opportunity for shenanigans. Light screen helps the setup more assured. And yeah, I think we go for light screen with Rachi. Do I care? Not really. I think I'll stick web. I'll stick web here. So they do bring the seismic toss. See, that sucks. See, I thought that move was banned. It is not. So it seems, right? Oh, that is so busted. Yeah, I did not at all prepare for the seismic toss. You being fat, I doubt. So I could potentially 2-hit KO you. Seismic toss sucks here. It really does. You just 2-hit KO everything. However, I do have the bug buzz. I need damage, right? I guess the best damage I could do right now is this, while ignoring the what you call it? Do I only have that. So we are gonna bug buzz just raw. Get some damage. The seismic toss sucks. Oh my gosh. Like, cause that's fixed damage. It doesn't care about the screen. So I do as much damage as I can. I get the crit, lovely. I could save this for later, right? I don't want to get body slammed. Seismic toss is their best bet. So I think what I do, I preserve this. That sucks so bad. If you have sucker punch, I shouldn't die. I could fling here, get the kill. There's still this around, so I'm just gonna U-turn. Actually, probably, well, yeah, I couldn't get the kill. If they want to switch, they can switch. I don't have the what you call it here. But Bug Buzz doing that much damage is a blessing. I get the U-turn. Alright, so I am going to go Grant-a-Wish while I still have my screen, right? Like, Torn could taunt me. Torn could definitely have taunt. And I allowed this to set up on me. So I think I have to go Pompous here, right? So Kangaskhan was its own little raid boss. Took out the Tentacruel. I did get up webs. I don't have any way to stop the rapid spin. Per se, get it? And if webs goes away, it goes away. Alright, Lucario comes out. So I could see this being a special defense variant. My guy does do a lot, right? I could straight up parting shot out. I could even Z parting shot to make sure this is healthy, right? I have a sack here if I want to. I could also heal. I think health on this is a lot better. Damage on this is very good, especially if it has something like Drain Punch. Behind this Reflect, if it is Focus Blast, I just straight up die, right? Or Sphere, let's assume we die, right? Vacuum Wave is also an option here. I think I am just going to, no, I'm gonna Z right here, because this could be my only chance. So I do the Z parting shot, I dampen that, right? I bring back this. We're back at full health. And the CC is there. Okay. So they have every stat dropped. That is funny. I could go for Fling. Fling does seem pretty cool here. Right? If this is justified, it's justified. If it's Hidden Power Ice, should it be illegal? No, F that. I kind of want to, but I need to keep this healthy, right? Earthquake, they bring in that. I could bring in Jirachi, which isn't bad. I also have the chance to bring in Pompous again. Latios comes in, that's fair. I think I am gonna bring in Pompous here. I do take a good amount, but I am faster. I die to what you call it, right? Dark Pulse doesn't one shot. We don't know if that is anything. We are just going to Nasty Plot right here. Alright. They could Draco me. They could definitely Draco me. So this might be a bad move. But the way I brought this in could make them fear. Yeah, Draco just kills me. But the drop is nice. It allows Jirachi to... oh, I'm alive. Yay! Alright, we Dark Pulse. We get a kill here. Unless they go into Sturdy Donphan and then they get the Ice Shard. Yeah, Kangaskhan did heavy work. Oh my gosh. Why can't I spell seismic? Seismic? Okay. But yeah, something should die here. I don't care what you are. Lucario gets the boost. Oh, it doesn't. It's steadfast. Lovely. What do you do here? No, I want to keep. What you call it around. So, hey, all right. So we're gonna Iron Defense. We're gonna stick with the Iron Defense. If they Rapid Spin, they Rapid Spin. They can knock off. I get that. Thank you. You're quite nice. Oh my gosh, you are too nice. So I think in order to avoid the taunt, I go straight into rest here. But on the off chance that Earthquake does no, we get to full. No, I rest. SNORE power is a go. So we got the rest. Rapid spin. So no more webs. Goodbye. And I will snore. Now I can chip down everything very well. I'm so glad they don't have like super heavy bulk. The bulkiest thing right now probably being either Latias or Lucario. This only did click the one attack, so I don't know if it is choice locked. Actually, hold on. It is not choice locked in the fact that it's not Scarf, but it could be Specs. No, it can't. Not based on that damage. So I don't see a choice trick, so this is good. Doing heavy damage. Go to Snored Power JIRACHI. Popping off. Come on. 3-hit KOing the Donphan at that. Yes. Yes, sir. And I think I'm going to get up some... I'm going to get up a Calm Mind. I'm going to get up an Iron Defense. No, I rest. I gotta rest. So I don't believe your trick, right? Torn comes out. Please 2-hit KO. Close. No cigar. Heat Wave. Why does that do so much damage? Yes. Okay. So I think we have to preserve this, right? We let this go down. That's entirely fine. And we allow our Scarf to stay, what you call it. The only problem is Lottie still being alive. I am faster, you are Life Orb. If you Tailwind, cool. I have to Dark Pulse here. And I wake up next turn with Rachi. Now this is very scary, very close. Torn dies to the next one. Alright, you could preserve. I could double. You could have Defiant, which I doubt. Your Life Orb. Damage is good. Damage is damage. So my thing is, if I am +2 on Rachi here, because I didn't get enough, what you call it, for that. I didn't want to get taunted. But Heat Wave is doing a lot with that Life Orb. My thing is +2 with Lucario. Let's get a flinch, bro. Again, +2 with Lucario. You don't do anything. Holy crap, please. High key. I should keep this for the speed, right? Does that mean I sack this? Because I think the parting shot does help me. Again, I think I go into this close combat. You can do your damage. You can kill me if you like. Or I could just straight up wake up and rest. And then that means, boom. I think I go this, right? They CC again, they CC again. I just want to fling high key. U-turn. Why don't you kill? I think U-turn is my play. Alright, because if they kill me, they kill me. I have to boost up enough for Torn or a sack. I keep this as a sack. I need that for speed. Alright, this is the game-winning play. Because you have priority likely here. Knock off, rapid spin, earthquake. Unless you just didn't click stealth rocks. Alright, so this is the game-winning play right here, potentially. We know they have access to extreme speed. Are they banded? Wait, what'd you CC on me? Did you just banded CC me, sir? Hold on. Why are you not 2 tech? Okay. Nasty plot, titanium. You did. How much did that do? You did 50. You are definitely banded. Okay. So yeah, I U-turn here. Holy shit, wait. I think I have to sludge wave, right? Sludge wave. I think I have to U-turn here. Yeah, I have to U-turn. So this goes down. Okay, so that is banded. That boy is bananded. So what does that mean for Jirachi? Right? You are banded. SD, let's put you at a twist band into my Jirachi. I have to rest in front of it, snored, and hope. So I go this. I force you to bring out I have to go this, right? Weaken something. The U-turn is big. They have priority. Alright. They can go this. They mid-ground play. Right. You could even have fake out. But wait, do I parting? No, I treat this with extreme prejudice. You're not vest. Hidden power ground does the most. So there's that. Now I do have U-turn earth power. So I do have to earth power this. If Lottie comes in, that's good for me. I'm gonna earth power. I should GG, say GG and act like I'm gonna die. I don't know. Lottie's a likely play here. Donphan, die. Alright, Latias, this is entirely cool. Kind of. Alright. If I can boost up. But everything is faster than my Rachi. Yeah, gotcha. So we know that's just straight up CC. That could definitely kill me. It could swap and wop wop. So let's say they go this, right? They go Lucario. Do I die to 2 extreme speeds? I do not. I do not. You aren't faster than me. I just earth power. Like, you're forced to E-speed here. Like, meaning I could go Rachi on their other read. So this is a 50-50. because I'm very confident that this can't do anything to my Rachi, and this will extreme speed. Okay, so the extreme speed is there. I could straight up Iron Defense. Alright, so I'm gonna rest. T-Wave, get my rest, nice. Get my damage, and I am faster than you. CC is gonna do that. I'm gonna rest. And you should die here. Nice. So let's read our turns. Let's, in case this is Calm Mind, right? No, I don't think so. GG. GG, don't freeze me. Okay, you do have lefties. I'm gonna Calm Mind once. Alright. Let's just hope I don't freeze. Good stuff. Side shock. Nice. So I think I know they're set, right? So I won't use SNORE right here. I'm gonna save. This will be a little bit of a game here, because I do want to make sure that I can kill this enough, right? So I Calm Mind up all the way. Side shock, not very effective. Ice beam, not very effective. There's a freeze, and that's fine. The only thing I'm worried about is them boosting up alongside or critting me. Like, I'm effectively wasting their PP. And I am gonna skip turns here, because I will thaw here and now. No! There we go. So I do want to get up, rest. I am gonna get up to max. Right, they only have 5. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banana, but thank you so much for this game. I think you are a dope competitor, heavily, and yeah, I love the builds that you did here. I can't wait to talk about our game and the review. I love that I got to pull off most of what I wanted to. I didn't get to do the fling like I had the option to, but keeping that scarf was mad clutch. Unfortunately, I didn't show off the Swords Dance Cthulhu here. And I got to do the Darkium Z Nasty plot. Yeah, this was great. This was very fun. I hope you guys have the opportunity to keep playing, have the opportunity to have fun, always have fun, right? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.